Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be shedding light on how artificial intelligence will be able to revolutionize industries. So, how will artificial intelligence be able to revolutionize ample industries? Without further ado, without further delay, allow me to demystify that answer to that inquiry right here, right now. Artificial intelligence will be able to revolutionize industries because it will allow industries to provide services to customers 24/7 and operate with minimal reliance on human laborers. Artificial intelligence can do far more than just be leveraged as digital assistants and chatbots. Artificial intelligence, for instance, can also render it possible for vehicles to be self-driving autonomous vehicles. Artificial intelligence can also furnish customers with a personalized mobile banking experience. In the video game industry, for instance, artificial intelligence can provide players with access to non-playable characters who are able to dynamically react to the actions of players. Artificial intelligence also renders it possible for procedural content generation to exist in video games, which renders it possible for automated, newer game environments to be generated in video games. And artificial intelligence can also render player experience modeling possible in video games, which can allow the video game's gameplay difficulty to be optimally balanced based on the player's skills. Artificial intelligence is able to revolutionize the video game industry by rendering video games all the more robust, dynamic, and complex so that gameplay experiences can be deemed all the more exhilarating to partake in and all the less underwhelming and banal to experience. In the banking industry, for instance, an artificial intelligence can automate routine processes, can enhance client support systems, can provide a credit score to borrowers, and can even help to safeguard payments by leveraging facial recognition and speech recognition to ensure that payments are authorized by the payer. Artificial intelligence can also provide alerts to customers for their payments made. Artificial intelligence can also provide a personalized mobile banking experience to customers. Artificial intelligence has unequivocally revolutionized the banking industry by allowing it to be able to operate far more efficiently and with less human laborers involved in the banking industry to carry out banking processes. Artificial intelligence has even streamlined the mobile banking experience, which has rendered it easier and more convenient for customers to be able to undergo banking activities. In the automotive industry, artificial intelligence has rendered it possible for autonomous vehicles to exist. Autonomous vehicles leverage a multitude of sensors in order to be able to better navigate through their environments. Artificial intelligence can be utilized to process enormous volumes of data as well as validate driving systems. Artificial intelligence can revolutionize the automotive industry by rendering it possible for autonomous vehicles to exist, which ultimately renders vehicles safer to operate and more appealing to be transported in. Autonomous vehicles are presumably less apt to get into a vehicular accident than human drivers. Autonomous vehicles are even capable of transporting freight without a human driver. Autonomous vehicles can render it possible for freight to reach its destination faster if human drivers do not need to drive vehicles to their destinations. Unlike autonomous vehicles, human drivers need to sleep, eat food, drink distilled water, consume vegan supplements, and take breaks, which ultimately renders them unable to drive 24/7. When a human driver drives a vehicle, they should only drive a vehicle if they competently know how to drive a vehicle and are able to do so with their undivided attention. A human driver, for instance, should not attempt to consume meals while driving a vehicle, since doing so diverts their attention away from the road. A human driver should also desist, abstain, and refrain from driving a vehicle if they are fatigued. Artificial intelligence has tremendous utility and can perform far more functions beyond the aforementioned functions. For instance, artificial intelligence can also provide smart email categorization, can provide smart product categorization, can provide recommendations for smart replies, can provide recommendations for autocomplete searches, can provide content recommendations, and can also provide product recommendations. Artificial intelligence can also assist surgeons with performing surgeries. Artificial intelligence can also assist healthcare industry professionals with screening for chronic diseases. Artificial intelligence can also render it possible for voice-to-text converters to exist, which are able to leverage speech recognition to render voice typing possible. Artificial intelligence can render it possible for advanced chatbots to exist, which can leverage natural language processes to be able to provide natural sounding responses to address customer inquiries. Artificial intelligence is able to revolutionize a myriad of disparate industries and provide tremendous utility to companies and customers. If artificial intelligence did not exist, then an exorbitant amount of industries would not be as technologically advanced as they are in the age of automation. So artificial intelligence has a latent potential to revolutionize a plethora of industries, such as the video game industry, the automotive industry, the healthcare industry, and even the banking industry. Artificial intelligence has tremendous utility that should not be blithely overlooked. Companies utilize artificial intelligence in order to be able to streamline their business operations and in order to be able to attain potent competitive advantages. There are so many uses that artificial intelligence can furnish to both companies and customers. Artificial intelligence has streamlined customer lives, and artificial intelligence has helped companies to streamline their business operations. Because artificial intelligence exists, the need for human laborers is minimal among companies. Companies can be highly profitable even with relatively few human laborers. In business, you want to be able to automate as many processes as possible. You also want to be able to minimize your labor costs. You want to be able to maximize your operational efficiencies and minimize your operational inefficiencies. So, if you are an entrepreneur, it would behoove you to leverage an artificial intelligence to be able to attain potent competitive advantages and be less apt to become defunct. You want to be resilient, and you want to be competitive If you shirk on leveraging an artificial intelligence, then you will be at a competitive disadvantage relative to your competitors who leverage an artificial intelligence to streamline their business operations. So I hope that you deem this video to be insightful and enthralling, as well as riveting, mesmerizing, informative, and intriguing. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.